I'm David Cosmo, and welcome to the CPR Dave Show.
Hi, I'm CPR Dave, and we're here with Carol McKenna from Health Pro. Hi, Carol, how are you?
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you for being on our show. And you know our show is about helping people, and I understand that your organization, you can help a lot of people with some of the things. Tell me a little bit about your company and what you do.
Okay, sure. Thank you for inviting us. Health Pro Staffing Resources is a employment service for health professionals, but you know, a lot of what we do is really good knowledge for anyone in any career out in the workforce today. We're celebrating our 25 years in business, and we're really proud of that. We take a lot of pride in successfully placing qualified candidates in a job position that they feel very fit and very compatible with.
Well, that's fantastic. And I understand that you cover the tri-state area,
Yes.
which is great. And we're located here in Yorktown and Sherbrooke, right?
Right, right.
Which is a nice location. So you're centrally located, and you can cover the whole areas of, all of New York and New Jersey, Connecticut, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you went by the counties, you know, our hub is right here in the Westchester, Putnam area, but we certainly have clients in Rockland and New York City metro area, and skirting into the I guess that would be the Western Connecticut, Greenwich area.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Terrific. Well, I understand we're going to have some of your other staff members to
Yeah.
come on, and they're going to give us more examples of how people can utilize your services as well as learn these tips and these different types of
Yeah, I'd love you to meet.
educational tips.
Sure, exactly. Educational tips. I'd love you to meet the rest of the team here.
So tell us who's part of your team. Tell us some names.
Right, our names. Well, there's Allison. She is one of our healthcare recruiters. We have Danielle, another healthcare recruiter, and Dorothea, who is our administrative assistant as well as an assistant recruiter. So
Great. So who's coming on next?
next will be Allison. She's going to talk about that winning resume.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll be back in just a second. I'm CPR Dave, and we're here with Allison from Health Pro. Hi, Allison.
Hi, how you doing
Thank
today?
you for being on the CPR Dave show.
Thanks, good to see you.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been with Health Pro for almost 5 years now, and we all work together as a team here, but we work on both dental as well as medical, permanent as well as temporary job orders. And one of the most common questions that we get here is, I've been doing a job search, I've been submitting my resume, and anything special that I should include in my resume? What does a resume actually do?
Wow.
So
this is great because with the economy and everybody looking for jobs, you kind of help people get the edge
yeah,
on how to put their resume together. Is that correct?
absolutely.
So give me an example.
Well, you know, sometimes people want to know, what is a resume? Do I just put my work history on there? And a resume is not just about your work history. It's something that serves as an outline for what your education is, you know, your work history, any degrees, any achievements, things along those lines.
Should define on who you are.
Absolutely. And we always tell people, you know, you want to grab that potential employer's attention, try and keep it on one page. You want to have something on there that's going to motivate an employer to bring you in to interview for a position.
Really.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here as a listener. I listen to both what your needs as a candidate looking for a job is, as well as potential employers. And that can be anywhere from a certain geographical area that you're looking to stay in, certain salary requirements, other benefits that go along with the position. That's what we're here to do.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
One thing that I recommend for people to put on their resume, I don't know if you do as well, but CPR.
Absolutely, especially in healthcare.
Yeah, I mean, I have nurses are calling me up at the last minute. They're taken off the floor because their CPR certification is lapsed or they don't have it. And that opens a door to 13 million. They just did the statistics the other day. 13 million people now know CPR.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, it's life-changing, it's life-saving. These are simple things that a lot of healthcare professionals take for granted that they're CPR certified. But yeah, that's absolutely something you want to include in your resume.
Right, which is I'm having more offices come and ask me to come to them and have them trained So it's just going to be a part of what is expected from any healthcare professional.
It is. That's
Whether
why.
you're an LPN, an RN, or even a physician. They
Right.
have to have their certification.
And it also applies to the dental field. That's why, we called you. We offer CPR certifications here at Health Pro. We offer the courses through CPR Dave, and we've gotten great response to it. So
Good. This is what it's all about. Everyone working together to help everybody improve everyone's life.
absolutely.
So I like to think of not all doom and gloom, but there's a lot of great opportunities out there.
A lot
for
of great
people.
opportunities, and healthcare is one of the expanding sectors right now in the economy.
Exactly. I saw that on the news just the other day.
So, yep, it's a
That's
great
where the
field to
rise
be in.
Jobs.
Whether it's your first career or you're changing careers, and we're here to help find those jobs.
Wow, terrific. Well, we're going to come back with another one of the professional staff members from
Yeah.
Health.
Pro.
Thank you.
No problem. You're going to be speaking to Danielle. She does a lot of the interviewing here, and it's another piece of the pie that's really important.
So she'll be
For
able
the
to
whole
give me
picture.
some interviewing tips.
Yep.
Great, which I think I might need.
I know. I
after
think you
the
need them
show.
too.
It's great to have fun. Thank you so
Yep,
much.
it was great.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're here with Danielle, who's going to give us some interviewing tips. How long have you been with the company, Danielle?
Hi, Dave. I've actually been with the company for 5 years,
Wow, terrific.
and I'm also a healthcare recruiter here. We do full service recruiting, so we do both temporary and permanent placements, specializing in the healthcare field.
Right, and I understand now you're the interview specialist.
Yes, I do a lot of Health Pros interviewing. As Allison and Carol spoke before, we do meet with all of our candidates in person. So I do a majority of those interviews. And we here at Health Pro really stress that a first impression is the lasting impression. So it's very important to make that first impression on your interview.
Now, does your organization handle full-time, part-time, and per diem positions as well?
We do.
So the whole.
We do the whole gamut. We do permanent, part-time, full-time, and temporary. Temporary could be anywhere from a one-day assignment to a week's assignment to a year's assignment. It
'Cause I know
varies.
with a lot of people's schedules, a lot of people do look for that per diem type of schedule. They don't need to necessarily work full-time. And
Absolutely.
I see a lot more opportunities for people to fill in those positions.
Healthcare, especially per diem, is very popular. You may just have a really booked day and you need to bring in an extra assistant. That's a perfect time to bring in a per diem employee. It's not necessarily that you need somebody permanent. You just needed somebody for that one day because you had a double booked schedule.
Okay, so just getting back to the interview techniques, is there any kind of special paper that you should print your resume, or do they email the resumes? Like now everything's changed with technology.
Right.
During my generation, we would just always mail everything, but now we have computers, and actually I've even heard of video resumes
Yes.
where people actually have videotaped themselves for that small duration of time so they can stand out. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Technology is booming right now. So, being able to have an electronic copy of your resume is very important because, an interviewer may only have 2 minutes to take a look at that. And if they're saying, please email your resume, you don't want to say, I don't have, an electronic copy. Can I mail it to you? That right there could exclude you from the job. So
Gotcha.
you want to have both hard copy and an email copy available at all times. And video interviewing and video resumes are all the new craze.
Is that right?
And they're up and coming.
Kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Interviewing
Yeah.
about resumes.
Definitely.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to see about that. But I think that it is kind of interesting that we need to have several different opportunities to go down that path to see whether or not we can get. And maybe you have an electronic video resume and you have a written resume and you have all those things when you're really hot to get a job.
Absolutely. You want to, be a really well-rounded candidate and be able to explore all avenues that are offered right now.
So you must have had a pretty good resume to get this job.
I guess I did. I sealed the deal with my interview.
Terrific. All right. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
You did a great job, and
Thank
I'm
you.
very interested. I'm gonna have to go out and critique my resume.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks a lot.
Danielle.
Take care.
Okay, we're back with another exciting employee.
Yes.
So tell me about yourself. Tell me about you.
Well, I'm Dorothea. I've been at Health Pro. This is my 5th year here. Also a college student. I just got my associates in business. I'm hoping to go back next semester to finish my bachelor's in business.
Wow, it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
And your position here?
Yeah, I am the administrative assistant and I'm also the assistant recruiter.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So give me some more information about the recruiting recruiting end or whatever else?
Well, the most important part about my job is once Allison or Danielle or Carol registers a candidate, I enter them in the computer, and then I start checking their references. And the most important part about reference checking is that we have a correct number, or an address or a fax number, some way that we can contact that reference. And sometimes we have candidates that come in and register with us that haven't worked yet. So
So
they
they're
think
just coming out of college.
right.
Is it? Do you find sometimes it's hard for people to get references? Or?
Sometimes maybe if somebody had a problem with a past employer, or they just lost touch and it's been a while. For somebody that's a new grad, we usually recommend that they use professors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's probably the best advice we have for people just getting out of school that haven't actually been in the workforce yet.
The way you work well together.
Yeah,
And
we're a really great
5 years,
team.
Everybody's been here for 5 years or
Right,
more. What
yeah.
does that tell you?
Yeah.
Longevity is significant. And
Yeah,
in this day and
definitely.
age, we're really striving for longevity in our jobs, which we don't see as much anymore, I noticed.
Right.
I mean, I remember people working 30, 40 years in their job, but now it's, is there an average job that people, every couple of years that they can expect to maybe change or no?
I think I had seen an article somewhere on that recently, that probably 5 to 10 years now, when you're right, it probably used to be 30 to 40 years,
Yeah.
which can tell you a lot about the market right now.
Interesting. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to have so much fun at Health Pro and learning so many different things. Our viewers, this is the CPR Dave Show. We've learned a lot today. Hopefully we can take what we learned and apply it. So we look forward to seeing you again, and thank you for being a guest.
Thanks for having me.
CPR Dave here with the staff of Health Pro. I want to thank them for being my guests on my show today. You guys are terrific. You have a phenomenal organization. I was excited to be here. I learned a lot of information today, as I'm sure the viewers have. And hopefully we're going to have you back on the show again.
Great.
All right.
So much.
Thank you, ladies. All right.
Thank you, Dave.